In this short video, I'm going to show you how to use the repetition question. First of all, enter a name for your repetition question. And after you've done that, move on to the Details tab and select the repetition question type. Perfect. Now you will have different options to choose from. First of all, you can select to have this question or set of questions repeated a specific number of times, for example, 3. And this is useful for delivery, for examples, where you might want your staff to temperature probe 3 different items. You can also decide to repeat the question or set of questions for unlimited times, and that's useful for audits where you don't know how many times you're going to encounter something, but you want to be able to ask the same question multiple times. And lastly, you're able to repeat the question or set of questions for each item on the list. This is specifically useful when you know exactly what you want to ask and what is the question about. So in this case, we can use a fridges example. So we can add our fridges ID. Once you've entered this in, then you can click on the little arrow next to our repetition question and enter one or more questions that will need to be repeated for each fridge in the list. For example, what is the temperature and how clean it is? After you've entered your questions, you'll need to configure those. So for the temperature question, you would want to select a numerical question type so that you would expect your user to enter a numerical answer. And also you'll be able to set parameters according to the temperatures that your fridge needs to have so that you can be notified if something is wrong with the fridge temperatures. For the cleanliness question, you can instead select a rating type question so that you allow your user to rate the cleanliness of the fridge on a scale. And again, if you'd like to be notified if your fridges are too dirty, you can activate the foam flow type question and be notified with an issue if there's anything wrong with that. If we move on the left-hand side and we click on the Preview tab, we'll be able to see how that looks for a user while they complete this on the native app. They'll be asked to enter the temperature and to check how clean the fridge is for each fridge that we have on the list. Starting with fridge A, they can enter the temperature and they can rate it on a scale.